We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Butler. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Well, they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but they have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Grab by the receiver. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. The Red Raiders will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. Again, hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Hands off to the left. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up.
And when the timing is right, as we see right here, the receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly. But that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Simon. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surround.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Takes the handoff. It's Simon. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Red Raiders will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. They're going to the air in the first play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Red Raiders will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A crucial pick six.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Tackle at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught behind the line. It's Simon. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the 1st down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will tie the game here. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And it's taken at the 45. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had his out route. The catch made. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Johnson. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Johnson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new center.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw. The catch is made. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Simon. Gonna try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Sticking with the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. Now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On the ground, it's Simon. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught on the outside. It's Simon.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.